Alright, so on this series, I'll introduce you guys to my mouse. I never really taught you guys how things get easier when we code. You can see this. Like I think this is the best camera to show you. So this is okay. For instance, if I want to scroll up, this is up, right? And if I want to scroll down, this is down, right? Now, if I want to zoom out, I would have to hold my control and zoom out. I think you already know this. If you hold control and you zoom in or you scroll up, it's zoom. And if you scroll down, it is zoom out. Now, if you also hold shift and you zoom in, it would scroll left. And if you zoom out, it will scroll right. So you must be familiar with this by now if you browse often or if you have been editing stuff. Now, this mouse is just one out of many. You could use a Logitech, you could use any other mouse. But try getting mouse with extra keys. Like I got a mouse that has extra two keys. I actually purchased for a Logitech. So it's coming in soon. But for now, this is what I'm using. Okay, we have cross A. I saw that for a cross A. It has lots of buttons. But basically, what a mouse with buttons does is it allows you to configure things like a keyboard. Like I've configured this now to be control. So if I hit here, or if I press here rather, and I zoom in or out, and here is shift. I've configured this one to be control. I've configured this to be shift. So shift. So you see. So it makes creating sites easier because then you can actually do things easily. Okay, so I've done a whole lot of writing. This is my favorite book as well. If you're building websites, you wouldn't you shouldn't do the copywriting yourself, but make sure you grab this book, which is Copywriting Secrets by Jim Edwards. This is one of my biggest gold mine. I keep it handy because that's really taught me more, and I'm still learning more on how to properly write, headlines or write sites or design sites that would convert. So, for instance, the way we did the danokek.com before, that was before I actually started doing it myself. I gave it to lots of people anyway, and they were not giving me something good. Thank God I'm a programmer. But the basic reason I'm actually doing it myself is one, to give it the best, and two, to be able to write these words. Like the previous caption was, we program and develop website and smart artificial intelligence. Now, this actually is nice, but doesn't really tell you much about what you might, or it doesn't really make you want to go into it. And then our developer was, I wouldn't want to go into that. I think it's a still story. You've been following up the series, you already know. But now I've been able to write this. Now this is our headline. We bring your web apps and software automations to reality. So we're talking about both apps, softwares, and also automations. Now right here we have a little side note that says, with all our experience in developing software and artificial intelligence, we have received lots of accolades from our various clients in diverse industries. We are known for developing our clients' ideal apps, websites, and automations better than they expected. I think I'll put a comma after automations. Automations, comma, better than they expected. Okay, so that being done, let's move. Let's. Okay, so what I would want to implement first of all is this. Okay, I had like multiple. Hold on. Good. What I would like to implement is on this site, you can see clearly here we had the name of what we're doing, which for instance this was UI UX, but we decided to change ours with segments. So instead of saying we're good at UI UX, web development, HTML, CSS, when the UI UX guy did this, it was nice, but I think he was trying to make a normal portfolio for people who handle little things. We handle lots of things, automation, so this would not fly. We want them to know we offer a whole lot of services. UI UX design, yeah, it can go on its own. Web development, good. HTML and CSS, obviously you use this for web development. Coding can still fall into web development. Machine learning, yeah, this could be on its own. So I just decided that instead of using percentages, we just make it the years of experience. So you're filling up the series, you would know about this. And then we wrote what he wrote here, which is we're obsessed with making things and even more obsessed with making things better. The Nokek company has been in the business of creating and innovating for years. We have actively involved in the web and software development for the last 10 years. This is nice, but we are a company that embodies one goal, which is helping our clients program and develop their ideal softwares. We are skilled at listening attentively to our clients' app or software automation ideas, and this skill can be accredited as to why we bring ideal apps and automations to perfection. We are a company you can rely on to develop, program, automate your trading strategies and projected software ideas. With our years of experience in diverse sectors of computer programming, we have completed many outstanding projects and helped agencies, businesses, and everyday users bring their software ideals and trading strategies to reality. These trading strategies will turn to automations, software automations. Okay, but I only intentionally allow trading strategies here, you know. But since we're having trade auto forex auto trading, I'll remove it and just put automations. Yeah, then okay, we ensure our clients' project are not just done, but done now. So this other side notes, we could use it for something else, but it shouldn't be here, obviously, and that's because it has gone outside of skill. Let me copy this. Control Z, Control Z. Okay, good. Now I'm going to go Control C so I can try to see if it's on my it's on my caption. I'm going to delete this last side. Fantastic. So let me head back here. It should be away by now. Or let me just refresh in case. Okay, fantastic. So okay, now I understand why I probably must have done it. Is so it would fit in here, but doesn't matter. Okay, so desktop software development, mobile app development, web app development. Um, I think I just prefer website development than web app because a lot of people don't actually know that web app is superior for websites. Well, I think web apps should just be better. Okay, and website should just be better. So I'm going to change this to website development. I think with a small site. So website development, good. Mobile app development, desktop app, forex trading automation, crypto trading automation, betting automation, machine learning, cyber security, and cyber and digital security. Okay, so with all these things, I think they're all beautiful. I would have really loved to remove one. Um, I think I would remove the cyber security. So in as much as I would really want this to stay, I could actually create a site dedicated for cyber security and not stuff it in here because cyber security is like a whole different package on its own. So I'm going to be taking down the cyber security just so I can have a whole lot of space. I don't like my site clogging. Good. Okay, now we have this and it is beautifully done. We would want this percentage to be a so my own way or my own thesis could be let's have this as one and one. So we'll have a container and this container would contain one, two, three. Okay. Now let's fall back here. This is one, another one, and three. Okay. Um but then if that's the case, is there any need of keeping a what is it called again? A blue bar. Okay, first of all, I don't think I like this blue bar. I want it to be a bit dark. That's to start with. The beauty of this one is that it has what is it called again? It has some percentage. I think that's the beauty of it. Um, I don't want to put any percentage, but then if you're not putting percentage, what is not the essence of having this bar? Okay, so first of all, desktop web development, 11 years, like this. I'm actually thinking, no, let's just modify like two first of all, and we cannot be a better judge. So this is website development, right? In order for this to work, I would have to use a div. I've created a div and I'm going to take in every single damn thing on this div and I'm going to put it here. Every single damn thing out and I'm going to put it here. Now I have a div which you can see. Web development and everything is here. It's still going to look seamless like nothing was done. However, they're now embodied in a container. Now what I would simply do is to make this div to have what we call flex, a class of D, which is display flex. Now at this particular point in time, every single thing here now would be on one line, right? But that's not what I want. Now I'm going to head back here and I would simply just use, let's say, the word row, WROW. Okay, back. Fantastic. Now role actually still works like flex. Now the only thing I would want to do is okay, this whole thing and like element, right? This is a progress bar. On this progress bar, I would say it is 100, and I'll tell you what it means. It simply means I want this to be on its own row. Good. However, I could make 3 or 2 more dive. So the way we do dives we just like dive, okay, times 2. So this will give me 2 dive, and I will remove this brick, which is new line. Take this web development, put it here. Okay, then how many years of experience on this first one? Let's proceed and see. 11 years of experience. I'm just gonna write 11 years. That is all. So now I've done this, let me head back again and see. Fantastic. This is the 11 years, but it is too close, so I want it to be at the edge there. So I think this might not be that hard, it might not be that easy, but I think one way I could do this is to give this a margin right of auto, I think. I don't go open with another one. Okay, sorry. Margin right auto, no, wasn't working. Okay, margin left, which is MOLE auto. Let's try it out. Okay, good, fantastic. Desktop software development. Okay, 11 years. Okay, yes, it's 11 years of experience. 11 years of experience. 8 years experience. I think this one. Okay, let me first of all remove this 11 years experience over. So I've taken out the experience now, right? And the color of the progress bar, I think, like I said, I would want it to be a darker. So let me just customly style this for now. Let me customly style this for now. Let me try this color. That's a problem. Okay, I would first of all delete this background color because I want to check something. Oh, okay. What's the problem? Okay, let's edit and see. I'm going to inspect this. I can see background color. Okay, what we should have done is, okay, this is the progress bar and background color was this. And let me try to see if I can. Okay, fantastic. I can actually change this. No, I want to change it to something a bit darker. Okay, I'm going to put this my inspect element over here. No, not good enough for me. Let me see. Uh, okay. How did you consider this one? Okay, he did normal white blue. Okay, and then oh, his own is only very beautiful because one aside. Okay, I can actually just get the color he used anyway. If I click here, I would see the color. Control C. That's I need to get that new Logitech mouse. That will give me this give me the ability to have one letter. So this is the color because it did. See it's here, the same thing. Was this what we used before? The fourth? No, no, no. Okay, I already have it here on my display. Okay, so now this is only what goes it did, right? Good. Only difference is this is block, and if I take you here, you'll be able to see some what's it called again? Border radius. So we need to remove that border radius. Border radius, border radius, border radius, border radius, border radius. Border radius should be this is its border radius. So if I delete this border radius, you see, there is no more anything here. So basically border radius, okay. Um okay. So the next thing on my mind is I think this 11 years is good. 11 years. Workshop development 11 years. But for me, I don't really think it's okay. Let's try 11 years experience. Let's use full words. Experience ESP. Okay, I think it's nice. It's all nice and good till you start checking it on a mobile phone. Um, ah, I've not made this mobile compatible. Okay, so I think having them like this, then um, okay, the height. I think it has a height of 1 rem. Okay, let's use zero point 0.5 rem. Mm-hmm. Take out that bootstrap and give me that color because they gave me. Okay. I think I might even want to go to the default one. Okay. Ah, desktop development, 11 years experience, mobile development. Then if it's a mobile phone, what happens? Hmm? It's a mobile phone, what happens? So this is why it's nice. Because if this was a mobile phone, they could actually just still stay inside here. Right? Yeah, yeah. So prefer I would prefer we put it here instead of keeping it here. Hmm. They've been very beautiful, but then having them under the bar tells some kind. I think it actually feels good. So I'll just control Z every single damn thing. Why didn't you put the sense inside the bar? I just hope you watch these videos and learn how the synths are. So most of the synths sounds like or feels like they're difficult. But I think basically it's just when you keep practicing you get to learn most of these commands. Okay, so from what I've seen, we're gonna be doing this on progress, right? What did we modify to get to where we are? I think we modified the progress the progress bar. Okay, we modified progress bar and we also modified progress bar, we also modified progress. So I'm going to rewrite this stuff we did. I'm going to write it here like we've been doing. We'll start with the progress. Okay, Um, what the hell is it giving me yellow? One problem with the file. What's the problem? Oh, nothing is inside, I guess. Okay, so as well we kept this my inspect element. I'm not yet. I think I'll have to keep that inspect element on another screen so it stops going out like on this screen or on this other screen. Yeah. Okay. So let me inspect this and show you guys. We'll first start with the bar. We'll do progress. We would have to remove this background reduce to be 0 and height to be 0.5 rem. No, 2 rem, and I'll tell you why. So let's head back here. Progress. Border radius 0. I don't want the border radius. Height. Well, I think 1.5 rem is okay. 1.5 rem. Now, if I head back here, you're going to see it's bigger than it is. Yeah. So I wanted it bigger, so the words would be better. Now we would have to remove those. Okay, let's finish first. Let's finish first. I was trying to say we'll have to remove all those plenty spaces here. But let's keep going. So desktop app, 11 years of experience, good. Now this blue isn't confident with us. No, it's not confident with me. Because this one is a confident. No, it's not confident with me. I think I would like something a bit darker than this. Like a little bit darker. So in order for me to achieve that, okay, let's see what we have here first of all. Desktop app, desktop software development. Um Desktop software mobile app development. Desktop to website development. I think I would have loved to use software development, like put apps. No, I think structuring them is good. Forex automation, crypto automation. I think I would want to keep them ascending. I would like to start with the most um the most accurate ones or the highest ones. So I started with desktop automations, desktop software, mobile app, and forex. 12 years. Yeah, it's quite 12 years. Okay, I think I started doing when I was doing actively. Forex was more full in tutorials. Started using my own AI. I think that should be like 9 years, not 12. But yeah, we started like more than even 12 years ago. But when I started creating mine, 9 years. Yeah, correct. Because that was also 9 years when I started getting good at artificial intelligence. Okay, so let's do it ascendingly. Okay, so let's go down. So that's column. That should be progress bar. Fantastic. Background color. And let's try this one. Gold should be darker. So this one looks too dark. Too dark, too dark, too dark, too dark, too dark. Well, let's take you up to the light a bit. I think let's try here something softer a bit. Uh-uh. Mm, I think I'll just go because this design first, but the design looks like it was a bit shouty. But let's see it again. Looks like it's a bit shouty, but it tells the story and it gives it visibility. So all I can do is to darken it up a bit. If this is it, I want to darken it up a bit. I think, yeah. One, two, three, four. Keep your eyes straight. Boom. I think it should be darkened by now. I think it's too dark for me. Well, keep your eyes straight. Good. Let me see the color. Good. Oh, and the UI UX guy, and I'm filled with this. So this is his field. This is what he does. Man, must have probably figured out something before you choose this color. I won't argue with him, so I'll just let it be. But the color looks like it's too shouty for me. But then I would still have to respect his own expertise, so he knows obviously what he's doing. Mhm. Okay. Oh man, they make. Ah, what screen did he use? Is this the color precisely? Yeah, this is. Or is it because of the? Is it because of the? What's it called again? The screen. The same thing. Yeah, is it the same thing? Yeah. Yeah, basically it is. Well, let's just try and tighten it small, just small, so it doesn't look so don't like colors being too just small, 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 small. I'm okay with this one like this. Software development, desktop software development, mobile app development. Okay, so now let's structure them. I know. Um, Machine learning comes in after app, web, and yeah, fantastic. Good, cause and then automations fall in later. Started creating apps like within the period. I think I did apps, I did websites after C++ and Java. Well, this is definitely not it is. I think it is should be one I got crazily good in it. I think I could use 10 years. 10 years because no, I did this for like a year plus, then open my website, managing my website by the side while doing this. Let's just say 9 years. Yeah, nine. No, I think 10 years. I did website. I had like 2 to 3 websites running before I entered machine learning. Mm. So this website. Okay. Oh, then it's 12. No, 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 no. Actively with AI. That should be 7 years. I think betting, I can really say betting is actively war. That should be 5 years. Yeah, 5 years ago. When I now was a guru, because I keep on doing it. I keep on calculating the experience. If I should calculate the experience from when I started, this whole thing to be long. Because I started coding from 13, and I'm gonna be 30 this year. So practically that's 17 years of coding. But when I actually write my experience, I talk about when I've started getting good at it, not when I'm just beginning to learn it. So if I decide to add when I started learning this whole thing, bah, okay, if that's the case, this would be 16 years. This would be 16 years. Oh god, okay, we'll resume back since